Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Sushi Dragon Masters, and today I'm not going to talk about something book related because I want to try to switch things up on this channel every so often. Today we are talking about 5 things I want to see in Season 4 of Race to the Edge. So, Season 4 was originally supposed to be the last season, so knowing that, I'm actually expecting some big things, especially after this wait. I kind of don't want it to be like a meh season, because that would be terrible. Because they made us wait a while. I mean, not as long as they usually make us wait for stuff, but yeah, I mean, they made us wait a really long time to get Race to the Edge. So yeah, but the first thing I want to see is a really good conclusion to Defenders of the Wing, because that cliffhanger, guys, that cliffhanger, why? I mean, like, I know that Hiccup's not gonna die because he can't die because he's in the second movie. I mean, like, he could get seriously injured or something. He could almost die. Astrid almost died in Season 3. So, I mean, yeah. And the reason I'm saying that I forget how I worded it the first time already, but a really, really good conclusion to Defenders of the Wing is because I've waited this long for it, and it better not stink. The second thing I want to see is something happening with Hickstrid, because I mean the first 2 seasons of Race to the Edge, not much happened. Although for counting in Riders and Defenders, there was actually a point in Riders of Berk during the Fallfest episode where it really seemed like they were about to go somewhere with it, but then they didn't. And I know the reason that they didn't is because they do have to keep it true to the storyline the movies are following. And if you consider the fact that he's still about 15 there, and we know that they're together when they're 20, but like 15-year-olds just don't, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like 15-year-olds, usually to get together when you're 15, you're not still together when you're 20. It's just kind of a fact of life. I'm sorry to crush sorry to crush anyone's dreams. If I did, I don't want to crush dreams. Dream crushing is not a thing I want to do. But going back to Race to the Edge, the first 2 seasons, they are definitely friends. We can definitely see that. And during, I think it's Have Dragon Will Travel, is that the episode where Heather comes in for the first time in that series? I mean, I know she came in Riders, but we're going to forget about Riders right now. But at the end of Part 2, there was a little bit of a moment where you can see like they are closer than they were before. And they are building this very, very slowly, but during Season 3, it just kind of, the build-up started to increase a lot. And so I feel like in Season 4, we really need something to happen. Or maybe that's just me hoping, because I do want something to happen. The third thing I want to see is them finding, is it called a snap trapper? It's like the 4-headed dragon. I want the 4-headed dragon in an episode because we have never seen that in the movies or the show or anything except that one special Book of Dragons. It was only in that. And also, if anyone else has the Defenders of Berk DVDs, there is this bonus thing where they talk about like all the dragons they found that season, and then they kind of like hint at the fact that there will be a snap trapper. I am sorry if I'm getting this wrong. And there was no snap trapper, but in the end of Riders of Berk, or not at the end of Riders of Berk, but there was that same thing on that disc too. And they hinted at, I think, a Skrill coming in Defenders, and there was a Skrill. So they haven't delivered on their snap trapper, if that's even what this thing is called. But I really, really want it. Like, really bad. I want to see that thing. I mean, you can get one on the game. What's the game called? Rise of Berk. I have one on there. But it's never been in the show or the movies or any of that. They've mentioned it, but it's never been in it. Unless it was in the second movie in like Baka's big dragon thing, but I mean, who can keep track of all the species in there? The fourth thing I want to see is whether or not Dagger is actually dead. Because I listened to this interview with the guy who wrote that episode, and he wrote like different episodes too. That's not the only thing he ever wrote with this. But he kind of like, he kept saying like, oh, when Dagger died, and then the person asked him, oh, so he's dead for sure, and he's just like, I didn't say that. But he did also say that he pretty much implied that they are going to kill someone off officially. We don't know if it's Dagger. We don't know because we don't know if Dagger's actually dead. We didn't actually see him die. We just saw a knife fall into the ocean, which doesn't mean anything. Dagger could have gotten captured during this. We really don't know. We don't know what happened. And I'm hoping that we can get answers to that. I don't know if like we won't get answers this season or if we're gonna have to wait until the next one of the next 2 seasons after this. But I kind of want to know. I just want to know if it's official or not, because I didn't really get that upset when it happened. Because I wasn't sure what just happened. I was like, wait, is he dead? Is he not? What's going on here? What is going on? And the fifth thing I want to see is who the heck that hooded guy is. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's in, what's the episode called? I don't remember what the episode was called. But they go to that dragon auction to try to stop said dragon auction, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. Like, Snotlout had blonde hair during that episode and stuff. It was cool. But there was this guy, and he sort of looked like an extremely skinny Drago. That's what I'm going to explain him as. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can go back and rewatch the episode, and you will know who it is as soon as you see the extremely skinny Drago. I mean, the guy wasn't, like, extremely skinny himself, like, he was average. But, you know, compared to Drago, he's extremely skinny. Because Drago is kind of fat. But I want to know who the heck that is, because they were really, like, they keep showing him over and over and over again, and it made me think that he's going to serve a greater purpose. I don't know if he's going to bring us more into Drago coming in, because we do know that Drago has to be at least implied, because he is in the second movie. I know Drago won't come in the show just because that wouldn't make sense, because Hiccup does not know who he is in the second movie. But we do know for sure that Vigo is not the leader of the Dragon Hunters. He may be the leader of that group of Dragon Hunters, but we do know, just because of the second movie, that Drago is the leader. He's the evil guy that we all hate. But I want to know who Skinny Drago is, because first of all, I want to stop calling him Skinny Drago, because that sounds weird. And second of all, I just want to know who the heck this creepy guy is. So that was the 5 things I want to see in Season 4. Comment down below if anything you want to see me talk about that is dragons related, like anything How to Train Your Dragon, Race to the Edge, anything like that. If you want to see me talk about anything else in this topic, let me know in the comments, because I like talking about this stuff. This is another thing I love, and I would love to see your suggestions for things that you want to see me talk about. Don't forget to subscribe to see what my next dragons related video will be. I'm only planning to do 1 a month for now, so that I can keep my focus on the book part of my channel, but I do want to start incorporating movies, and this is my first thing I'm doing, is incorporating dragons into this. So don't forget to subscribe so that you can see when that comes. I will see you guys next time. Bye!